All right. Hi, team. Welcome to another Luyba's Lowdown. I'm so happy to be here with you, and I'm glad to be doing another one of these videos. I feel like it's always too long since the last one, and it's because I really appreciate connecting with each of you and spending this time together. So, in my video today, I really want to give you a lowdown and an understanding of what's going to be happening in Q4. We're going to end 2020 for UWIB with a huge bang. There's lots happening, lots going on. You're going to be hearing and having different asks from different people around promotion of events and elections and things like that. So what I want to do in this video today is outline exactly what's going to be happening, what's going to be expected of you, and give you that understanding and context. I want you to hear it from me and hear why the different initiatives and things that are happening are important. And also let you know about the celebrations and things that we're going to be doing to celebrate each other as well. But first things first, I can't believe we're in Q4. I cannot believe it's almost the end of the year. This has been a wild, wonderful ride. I think that so many things have stayed the same from a UWIB perspective. I think we've continued to make sure that we're connecting with our community, trying new things, and so much has been different. We completely pivoted to being digital. Our digital footprint is larger. We have a new, wonderful website. So we definitely did a really wonderful job at pivoting while keeping to our core. On a personal level, I know some of y'all have been traveling. I've definitely been traveling. I was in Connecticut. I came back to New York. I was in Virginia Beach for the last month, and now I'm back here in New York. You probably see this way above my background a little bit. I started a new job recently. I'm sure some of you all have also been making different types of moves. So I just want to acknowledge that there's been a lot of need for each of us, a lot of adjustment and change, in that I'm really proud of each and every one of you for the way that you've shown up. You've really inspired me and helped me show up better as well. So thank you for that. Now, all right, now for the rundown of what's going to happen. So October, we have a lot of webinars coming up. In my email down below, what I'll do is outline exactly what's happening when, so you have a one place of understanding for that. Now, what's expected of you, or what we'd love to see happen, is for you to really celebrate and to boost the events and boost each other, because it's each of you that are actually hosting these events, right, with wonderful speakers. So please make sure that you like the social media, that you share on LinkedIn, whatever it is, tell a friend, but just do something that helps us bring more wonderful people into our fold, so somebody new finds out about an event, or we get the engagement of people coming back. We've had hundreds. I'm pretty sure over 800 individuals join our event since March, which is absolutely remarkable, to say the least. And I think we're going to really be ending the year really well with a lot of these webinars. So that's webinars. Next, we have a really special, wonderful fundraiser event, our UWIB Advisor event. Manisha Marbury is leading the charge there in New York. Erica Franklin is also helping, making sure to support Nicole on digital, getting a wonderful website presence for it. And why this is so special, it's the first time where we're doing an all-board, all-chapter fundraiser all together. And the concept, I'm sure you've seen it in Manisha's emails, is we're going to pair wonderful advisors from different industries, different backgrounds, different years of experience with mentees. And we're going to use it as a way to also boost some funds and make sure that we can cover operational costs for next year, right? Things like our Zooms, if we're going to continue to be digital, if we're able to be back in person, maybe things like some swag or some fun things, or covering better venues, things like that. So fundraising is really important. I'm sure you felt that this year or in the years previous, and this is even more than fundraising. I think the really special part about this event, at least in my opinion, is the ability for us to connect such a broad and wonderful range of advisors to mentees within our community who could really use that support and the little boost and that help, whether it's for career, for personal, for helping them find that next play or that next move. And again, as I mentioned at the start of my video, I know that is something on all of our minds right now, right? How are we going to get to where we want to go, and how are we going to do it in this context? And what better way to think about that, then get a wonderful advisor that's maybe been there and had a similar experience before. So again, the expectation for each of you for that UWIB advisor event is to promote it and making sure that we have a wonderful range of mentees and folks that are bidding to speak to our advisors and are able to have that connection. Okay, so webinars, please make sure to boost them. You advisor event also, please make sure to boost that. There might be some other other smaller asks in between, but let's make sure we have like a wonderful, stellar, all UWIB, everybody all in event where everybody feels like they really contributed. Okay, next big thing. It's the end of the year. So what that also means is that it is election season for UWIB. What does that mean for you? Now, there's a couple different steps. First of all, every single member on the board, whether is going to get reelected. So every position gets reelected every single year. So I'm so pumped. I'm excited. A lot of you are going to come back next year. But that also means you still need to fill out an application. And you get re-elected and re-voted in, myself included, by the way. I fill out an application every year. So that's for folks who are returning. We're also going to have some open spots as well. All right, so we're going to need to fill in some open spots. And what we want to make sure is we have a diverse and wonderful slate of candidates for each open role that we have. And even if you're coming back, that's not a given. So if there's somebody that's going to apply and be a wonderful fit for a national president, everybody gets an equal shot and a fair chance at being interviewed and being elected. Okay, so I want to make that clear. So what I would love for each of you to do is, reach out to your personal networks. If there's somebody that you think is a wonderful contributor, maybe on the committee, a member of your chapter, maybe a friend or a colleague, someone that you think is going to be a really wonderful match, please make sure to send them the application as well so that we can get them into our pipeline. Now, once folks are in our pipeline, you might be asked by your presidents to help and support with interviews. Again, this is super important because we need to make sure that we vet folks that we want to work with and to make a really wonderful and strong team. I'm sure you've all felt this way this year when you're working with your teammates and you're saying, wow, this is awesome. I love being here. I love the support that I'm getting from everybody. There's so much engagement. And it feels so good to be a part of this team. That's the culture that we want to continue to cultivate. There's probably also been times where you felt a little frustrated. You felt like maybe not everybody was carrying their weight or things had changed, right? So the reason it's important for us to have a really wonderful slate of candidates is we want to get the best team in place possible for next year. So a little bit of promotion will be asked of you, interviewing, and then transitioning. That's also going to be super important. So transitioning, once somebody's elected, we'll aim to have elections either in November or early December if we need to push it that far. Is if you're going to be switching your role to maybe another board of director position, to make sure that you set the person up that's going to fill your seat up for success. It's so important. And if you're staying, right, you also probably want to make sure that if you're entering a new role, you want to make sure somebody helps you transition. And if you're leaving the board next year, again, you want to make sure that you set that person up that's filling your spot up for success so they feel really good when they get started. Okay, so that's elections. And now last but not least, in November for our all UWIB get-together, I want to... instead of our normal, maybe professional development and inviting an external speaker, I just want to use this as a time to show gratitude towards each other and have a way to say thanks. So we'll do a little toast. I'll send some more details about it. It should already be on your calendar. If it's not on your calendar, send me a note and let me know and make sure that you're on it. It's on our all UWIB calendar. And what we're going to do is just take that time. If you want to do it live, say a thank you to, someone that you feel like has really made your UWIB experience really special. And additionally, what I would really love as well is if you can't make it live or you prefer not to or whatever it is, I'm going to be compiling a wonderful board, a CUDA board. Thanks so much, Haley, shout out, for showing or telling me about this website or application, I guess. And for Kudo Board, if you would like to thank someone, another board of director, please send me an email with a little video or a note, and I'm going to make a compilation. So if you have someone that you want to thank, or you want to thank your whole team, please send that to me. Okay. Again, I'm going to have all the details of all of this, everything that I've covered today, down below for you. So as always, I feel like these videos get a little long. I'm going to try to, it's over 10 minutes now, so I'm going to try to really wrap it up here by really saying thank you. I'm grateful to work with each of you. You've shown up in ways that really inspire me, and the last message I want to leave you with is that I hope that you take a moment of pause and reflection for you to show up for yourself and say, wow, I did that. Through 2020, through UIP, through all the changes that we've had, you've showed up, you've done a wonderful job, and this organization would totally be different and far worse without you being here. So thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. This is a long video, but I just really wanted you to hear everything coming directly from me, and understand what's going to happen the next couple months. So let's do it. Let's have a wonderful Q4. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Thanks, team. Bye.